The Fujifilm X-E5 is a good camera. It's not a great camera, it's a good camera, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. All of the photos in today's video are edited with my presets. There's a link in the description, 188 desktop and mobile presets for £10. Link in description if you want to go and buy them. I wanted to go out and just to see how the camera performs at nighttime. I've already shot with the X100VI at nighttime, and being that it's a similar sensor, of course, it's definitely going to perform in the same way. That being said, I want to go and try it out and see how it goes. So that's coming in just a moment. I have an opinion that I want to share with you first. A lot of people in the previous launch video that I put out spoke about some of the issues they have. The price, why would you buy this when you can get the X100VI, or why would you buy this when you have the X-T5, I think it was, or what? Look, it's a different iteration of what they already have. This is what we're seeing a lot from camera companies at the moment, because I feel like they've hit the ceiling in terms of progression. We're waiting for the next big thing to happen in order for us to go, wow, that's actually pretty insane. So until we get to that point, I think what companies are going to do are going to repurpose and reuse what they have to target a different demographic, which is what I think they're doing with the X-E5. This is just my opinion, and this is what I think most companies and brands are doing at the moment, not just in the photography sector, but in the whole technology sector as it stands. But that doesn't take it away of how good of a camera the X-E5 is, and we're going to head out into the streets of London to see exactly what I mean. While I'm waiting for it to get a bit darker, I'm looking at this frame here where we've got the central cinema, people walking through. The settings that I've gone to are, I'm at 1/4 of a second, f5.6, ISO 160, and then as people walk through the frame, the people are obviously walking, so because I've got the shutter open for longer, it's giving me a bit of a long exposure, a bit of a motion to set the background. What are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys doing?
It's a corporate tour, pretty much. So a diamond brokering company has hired us to take a load of people from a hotel to a restaurant.
Okay.
And now
Can I have a look upstairs?
yeah.
Thank you. Oh, sick. While we're waiting for it to get dark, these guys have let us on this bus that I was just shooting. Look at this. Look how sick this is. That's so cool. There's a guy walking outside. Oh, this is actually really cool. Wow. It's so, like, I'm nearly hitting my head on it. What an absolute vibe. Right, upstairs is actually really sick.
What's up there?
Well, it's just seats, but because of the way that, because of the way, sorry, we're being really nerdy. Because of the way the seats are sitting, right, you get like the people outside. Yeah, I'm good, yeah, I'm happy. I don't want to like. Thank you. Sam, what's your name? Sean.
Macho. Nice to meet you.
Sam.
Kevin.
Sam, nice to meet you, Kevin. Appreciate it, lads. Thank you very much.
Have a good evening.
You too. As you can clearly see, we've come down to Chinatown, and all I'm using is, can you see these slits in here? Basically what I'm trying to do is frame people with using that. So I've got the X-E5, and I'm just kind of focusing through these little gaps to try and capture some people on the other side. Now that we've got this rain coming down, you get this lovely reflection. You've got all these lights over here, people walking through the frame over here. And if we get nice and low to the ground, you get some people walking through with umbrellas. We've got the reflections going on, looking real nice. Do you guys want one all together? I can take it for you. It's okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There you go. You're welcome. Have a good night. So the next shot that I'm looking at is down here we have this puddle, and you've got this really nice red restaurant in the back. Do you want me to move? Sorry, I'm in the way. No.
Sorry, you were there first also.
No, you go for it. You get your shot and then I'll go back. So the shot I'm looking at down here is one of two options. I can shoot it at 1/6 of a second, which is going to give me that long exposure, or just to get a nice, beautiful reflection shot. So if I kind of show you what I'm doing. Now, one of the things that I love about this camera is the fact that it's a Fujifilm, and most Fujifilms actually do really well in low light, which is why I've come out tonight to see, well, how it performs. I mean, I'm expecting good things because Fujis typically are very good in low light, and they deal with noise very well. Now, if you bump it really high, of course you're going to get noise or you're going to get grain, but sometimes that can look nice and natural. While we're walking around the streets of London this evening, we're going to see how it performs and how much grain we actually get. So we've got this lovely billboard up here, well, a billboard neon sign, which is reflecting down onto this. So if I spin you guys around like so, you can see what I'm doing then. Just getting someone walking through the frame. It's the reflection of that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks really cool. So just getting like the reflection of it on there.
That's really good.
Yeah. A little bit different. No, don't worry, we're not all like quick.
What is that about?
What I'm looking at here is, can you see the reflection of this billboard? So this billboard here is reflecting down here onto this. And as people walk across the road, you're getting a silhouette in here. So if I just wait for someone to walk across, you get a silhouette in the middle. Looks really cool. There you go, someone's going to walk across now. Like that. Now, you've seen some of the photos from my little London wander. At nighttime, there's some more playing over the top of me talking. Again, all of those were edited with my own presets. There's a link in the description if you want to go and buy them. That's all that out of the way. Opinions. Opinions are just that. And if you have some, feel free to leave them down in the comments because I like reading them and I like having a conversation with you. So if you have an opinion on the camera or any other systems or what I said at the beginning, that's okay. And I think these opinions are really important for the advancements of these companies to go in the direction we want as photographers. So with that being in mind, comment down below what you think would be the perfect setup. Like, what would be the perfect system from Fujifilm? And then maybe, who knows, maybe they'll see this video, maybe they'll read the comments and maybe they'll take some inspiration. But I do feel like we've hit, not just from Fujifilm, but just from companies in general, I feel like we've reached kind of this plateau, this natural plateau of where we're at technologically. It's going to change, it will change, and I'm sure there's companies working hard at it right now, including Fujifilm, I'm sure. And I think in the coming months or years, probably years, we will see something come out that is mind-blowing. But you have to understand that each year, in order to get to that point, they need to fund progress. So repurposing a camera like the X100VI, reshaping it, remodeling it, and putting it into a different style body for other people and other creators to be inspired by, to go out and create, is actually positive. The most important takeaway from these baby steps that these companies are making with their technological advancements, I think, is the repurposing of cameras is good for the industry. It's good for us as photographers because it's bringing new creators on board. And I like that. I want to see more people creating content. I want to see more people taking photos, doing videography, and being more creative. I want that. And I understand there's people out there that don't want that, and I appreciate that. And I love that you have that opinion. And again, that's what this is all about. It's an open platform for people to have a conversation, and some of the strong opinions, one of which was about the price, right? The price point I actually feel isn't a terrible price point. Of course it could be cheaper, but the day and age we're in with inflation and prices and costs, I'm not surprised that the cost of the body plus kit was what it was. It's actually more expensive than I anticipated it to be based off the information I was given before the video that I put out. And I think that's one of the problems, is that cost is a huge thing at the moment. So people have to really think about what they're spending money on. The X-E5 is a good camera. I think it's a good mid-range camera for people coming in to the Fujifilm ecosystem. My advice to you, if you're a new photographer or a new videographer, is don't try and buy brand new. And I know that companies probably don't want me to say this, unless it really makes sense, unless you look at something and it really, really makes sense, look at something older and look at something cheaper. Even secondhand, of course, because it's going to be a lot cheaper than brand new. Keep that in mind when you're looking at entering into any industry, not just photography or filmmaking. Look at the best affordable way of getting into that industry and then honing in your skills. Once you have your skills and the capital to say, yes, I can afford this camera, and you don't have to worry about it, that's when you just buy what you want. I think the X-E5 is a great mid-range camera for people that have the budget and can afford to go, yeah, I'll buy that, it's fine. 1,000, whatever it is, I don't mind, I'll buy it. If you are someone that wants something on a budget, go and have a look through, you know, some of the older stock, some of the secondhand gear, stuff like, you know, even the X-E4 was a great camera. You know, the Sony 6400 from the Sony line, 6700, you can probably pick that up a good price. The Sony a7 III is probably going for a very good affordable price these days. You know, these types of cameras that are a couple of years old, yes, granted, but still very good today and can get you content and photography and filmmaking access that you wouldn't have currently at an affordable rate. I hope that all makes sense. I don't want to waffle too much. I just want, if you're new to this, don't be overwhelmed by prices. Go and find something that is affordable and go that way. Create more, stress less. I'll see you in the next one, because I've got one more X-E5 video coming out next week. It's a good one, so subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you then.